Hey guys, my name is Matsumo, and today Rainbow Six Siege is finally receiving another major patch update for Operation Health. This includes a lot of great bug fixes and improvements along the way, but admittedly, and this may be because I got a bit too excited for this patch and I think I overhyped it, I was also kind of expecting a bit more. And so to start things off, let's get into the good stuff. One thing that really surprised me is that Ubisoft is going to be fixing the vaulting animation that has been plaguing the game since the very beginning. You guys have probably noticed that when an enemy vaults over an object, it never really gives you a clear indication of where they're looking. The enemy can vault through the window, it looks like they're staring straight ahead for a couple of seconds, and then seemingly out of nowhere, bullets fly out of the side of his gun and they take you down. You watch the kill cam, the enemy wasn't staring straight ahead, they were looking directly at you, and it's because the animation and where the player was looking don't match up. And so I'm excited because I was not expecting this. I did not think they were going to fix this. When you vault on in now, your character model is actually going to stare and look where you're actually looking. Now, at least for me, this is a big deal because this is something that I was hoping Ubisoft would address for a long time now, and I think that it's going to be a bit of a game changer. Now, of course, it's not going to be revolutionary. It's not going to change the way that we play the game completely, but we need to have that information available to us. In a game like Siege, where it's all about making split-second decisions, you might make the wrong call because you're just not sure where the enemy is looking at. You got two people in front of you, it doesn't look like both are staring at you, but one really is. You might go for the wrong target and then you lose that firefight because of that. Hopefully we won't have that problem anymore. Another thing I was not expecting with this update is that they're also going to be improving the in-game voice chats. Now, I don't know what it's like on console, but at least for the PC version, it's pretty abysmal. It does get the job done, but it doesn't do it very well. And so what's exciting about this is that not only are they moving to dedicated servers for this, that is one also improvement, but they're also moving to a different program. And so while I have no idea the track record of this program, hopefully it's going to be better than the one that we have right now. In a game like Rainbow Six Siege that's all about communication, you need to have that clarity. Not being able to hear your teammate because their VoIP is too low or it's not clear and it's fuzzy can mean the difference between your team winning and losing. And so my hope is that this is going to be a significant improvement. It's going to sound hopefully significantly better than the one we have right now, and I think this is going to be a great step in the right direction. Another thing that kind of caught me by surprise with this patch, which I don't know how many people are going to be excited about, is that they're sort of nerfing shotguns. Sort of. So apparently there was a glitch where if you used the laser sight, it would increase your accuracy if you ADS'd. So it would decrease your pellet spread, meaning that if you're aiming at the enemy, you had a higher percentage chance for more of your pellets to land, you deal more damage, that could win you the firefights. Apparently that wasn't intended. The laser sight, according to Ubisoft, is only meant to improve your hipfire accuracy. That accuracy was also extending on over to the ADS, which is something that they did not intend. And so essentially, if you did not run with a laser sight, you're not going to see any changes here. But if you did run with a laser sight, this is going to be a nerf. I don't know how significant it is going to be. I don't think that this is going to be a dramatic change, but it is basically going to be a nerf to all shotguns. And so while I don't know if this was really necessary, I mean, yeah, if it's unintended, it's unintended. They need to go through and change that. But I never really thought shotguns were overpowered in Siege right now. I feel like they're in a decent spot, even with this laser sight's benefit. And so while I don't think that they're all of a sudden going to become worthless, I still think they're going to be at least halfway decent if you use them properly. This was a bit of a surprise. One thing I think people will be happy to learn about, though, is that it looks like Ubisoft has solved and fixed the Valkyrie glitch on Bank. So if you weren't aware, there was a spot on Bank where people could run outside as Valkyrie, throw a camera in a specific location that the offensive team couldn't shoot at, they could not destroy the camera just with their weapons, but also it allowed Valkyrie to continuously spot the enemy team no matter where they were located on the map. Now, of course, this is pretty game-breaking. If you're constantly getting spotted, that's giving a lot of information to the defensive team, and it's going to be really challenging for you to win that round with that much of a disadvantage. And so thankfully, that won't be a problem anymore. Somehow I never encountered the Valkyrie glitch. I don't know what it's like on console, but for PC, and maybe I just got very lucky. That's probably what happened. I probably just got very lucky, but I played a lot of Bank ever since this glitch was discovered, and no one used it on PC, or it doesn't seem like anyone was using it. And so I'm glad to see that that was the case. Usually people like to get every advantage that they can, but it was nice to not actually have this one affect me in any way whatsoever. But for people that have been affected by it, and for people that encounter all the time, it should no longer be an issue. They're also including a bunch of cosmetic items with this update. They're going to be giving us the Pulse Elite skin, which I know some people are really excited about. We're also going to be getting some Operation Health specific skins if you are a Season Pass owner. We're getting one for Doc that admittedly I really like. I think it looks great. We're getting one for the Revolver. There's also going to be a charm. And so if you were hoping for some new cosmetic items, you have the Season Pass, you're going to be in luck. And admittedly, they do look at least halfway decent. Now, the reason why I said I was a bit disappointed at the beginning of today's video is that that's all that's really in this update. Now, don't get me wrong, these are all great changes. Like, this is all great stuff. This is going to be a great improvement to the game, but I guess I was just expecting a bit more. The one thing I was really holding on to hope for was the updated servers. Now, according to Ubisoft, the reason why we're not getting them right now is they want to ensure that these servers are perfect before they go live. And I can't blame them for that logic. They want to test these servers into the ground to ensure that when we finally do get them live, they don't have any problems. The problem with that, though, or not really a problem, but the thing about that is that that means that they could be delayed. They have not given us a definitive release date for these servers, and I think this is one thing a lot of people have been hoping for, because people have just wanted a better experience with Siege, and it really does come down to having improved servers. And so we don't know if it's going to come out at the start of Season 3 with the 3 operators and the new map. It could be delayed further than that. Now, the logical part of me realizes that this is totally reasonable. Like, if they need the time, they need the time, get the job done, make sure that when it comes out, it's perfect. But then there's this other side of me where I'm just like, come on, where's the content? Where are the improvements? Operation Health has been going on for 3 months now. You've had 6 months since the last big content update with the last DLC, the last operators. You've had so much time. Where's the content? Where's the improvements? And so while I do know why they're doing this, it also has left me a bit disappointed. And so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that everything goes to schedule. I mean, Season 3 starts in a couple of weeks, or we're thinking it starts in a couple of weeks, and so they still have time with Operation Health to finally deliver on these servers. I was just hoping that it would be a bit sooner. But yeah, guys, that is about it for today's little update. I hope you enjoyed. Give me your thoughts on what we discussed today. Are you excited about the new vaulting animation? Do you think that it's going to be a big deal? Let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, guys, until tomorrow, have a good one and take it easy.